World War III. It's a thought that haunts the nightmares of people all over the world. But what if it happened? Who would win? This is a complex question with no easy answer. There are many factors to consider, such as military strength, economic power, and nuclear arsenals. In this video, we're going to take a detailed look at the militaries and economies of the world's leading countries to see who would be the most likely victor in World War III. Military strength. The United States has the strongest military in the world. It has the largest budget, the most advanced weapons, and the most experienced troops. China is the only other country that comes close, but it's still significantly behind the US. In terms of military power, China has been investing heavily in its military in recent years, but it's still playing catch-up. Other countries with strong militaries include Russia, India, the United Kingdom, and France. These countries have all invested heavily in their militaries in recent years, and they would be formidable opponents in any conflict. Nuclear arsenals. The United States and Russia have the two largest nuclear arsenals in the world, with over 6,000 warheads each. China is in third place with over 200 warheads, followed by the United Kingdom, France, and India. A nuclear war would be catastrophic for all parties involved, so it's unlikely that any of these countries would use their nuclear weapons in a conventional conflict. However, the fact that they have these weapons does deter other countries from attacking them. Economic power. The United States also has the largest economy in the world, which gives it a significant advantage in any conflict. It can afford to spend more money on its military, and it has easier access to resources. China is the second largest economy in the world, and it's growing rapidly. If China were to go to war with the United States, the economic consequences would be devastating for both sides. Other countries with strong economies include Japan, Germany, and South Korea. These countries would be able to support a large war effort, but they would not be able to match the economic power of the United States or China. In conclusion, the United States is the most likely victor in a hypothetical World War III. It has the strongest military, the largest economy, and the largest nuclear arsenal. However, China is a rising power, and it's possible that it could challenge the US for global hegemony in the future. If that happens, World War III could be a very close and bloody conflict. Other countries with strong militaries and economies, such as Russia, India, the United Kingdom, and France, would also play a significant role in World War III. However, they are not as powerful as the United States or China, and they would likely be drawn into the conflict as allies of one of the two superpowers. The outcome of World War III would depend on a number of factors, including the specific countries involved, the type of warfare used, and the availability of resources. However, based on the current state of the world, the United States is the most likely victor in a global conflict. It's important to note that World War III would be a devastating conflict for all parties involved. There would be millions of casualties, and the global economy would be crippled. It's in the best interests of all countries to avoid a global conflict at all costs.